Hey, what's up guys, I'm Apache King and welcome back to another video. Today I have some Modern Warfare Remastered news, and today I'm going to be talking about Raven Software support for the remaster and also some changes to the animations and stuff like that in the game. So Raven Software has plans to support Modern Warfare Remastered post-launch heavily, according to studio director David Pellas. In an interview with Charlie Intel, Pellas stated that team at Raven is working on supporting the game post-launch. There's a quote that says, "What comes post-launch, I can tell you, is a full intention to support this game post-launch in a variety of ways. Some of those ways I can't really talk about. Maps are definitely something to do with it, or something to do. So it might be the return of the map packs. Not quite sure. They probably will, but we'll just have to wait and see. I suppose it depends on how popular it would be, whether it would be worth actually bringing the map packs or not. Because if they bring it and there's not many people playing it, then it's kind of pointless, because you wouldn't find a match. So now onto the little changes to the animation stuff. So when some of the original gameplay leaked for Modern Warfare Remastered, many fans started to notice and ask why the sniper aim down sight looked different and why it was changed. Charlie Intel spoke with Raven Software's studio director David Pellas, who confirmed that the team did in fact change the animation, but they only changed the animation. Yeah, and that sounds kind of weird, so I'll just read the quote. It says, "We are identical in timing in ADS to the 100 millisecond, but we have also made improvements to them so that visually it looks more modern, so that they act and behave the way gamers expect them to. So I suppose they improved it to make it a little more realistic." The team worked really hard to retain the exact same timing that matches the original Modern Warfare game, but a new animation to match the update that they have made across the entire game. There's another big long quote. It says, "For the ADS, if you guys have been paying attention to social media, the ADSing for the sniper, for example, is a good example in that we used to have an animation that used to move about a quarter of the way up and then just dropped and then just popped up to a screen overlay." And I agree, that's classic. However, when we did that, when we put it in there, it did not look good. It really looked dated, and it didn't feel like it belonged in this modern space with this game, especially with all the other improvements we made along the way. So what we did was we figured out what the timing was for the ADS and said we cannot deviate from our limit, and we created the animation that moves up and it feels more natural because you are connected to your weapon, and it still pops. You'll notice it at the last minute, it'll still pop because we felt that that was an important part of it, but we ended up doing a more animation into that. Pellas really focused on the fact that the team at Raven ensured there was no changes to the timing, but they changed the animation to match the rest of the game. Another animation change you will notice in the remaster is the mantling. Once again, the timing for it is the exact same, but your character's hands now comes up and shows it being pushed off the object to feel more natural to the game. So it's sort of like a Battlefield feel to it, I suppose. Make it a little bit more realistic, which is always nice. Anyway guys, that's it for this video. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.